Everyone's talking about making money while you sleep with crypto. But here's the truth. Most passive income strategies in crypto aren't as passive as they seem. Let me show you what actually works, what's too risky, and the strategies that could actually make you consistent returns this year. And if you want to learn how we did 6 figures in profit, click the link in the description. Staking is probably the simplest way to earn passive income in crypto. You're essentially locking up your tokens to help secure the network. And in return, you get rewards. For Ethereum, you need 32 Ethereum to become a validator, but most people use staking services instead. You can earn around 3 to 5% annually on Ethereum, which isn't mind-blowing, but is relatively safe for crypto. The key here is to stake established cryptocurrencies with strong fundamentals. The staking rewards might be lower, but if the underlying asset appreciates, your total returns could be substantial. Liquid staking gives you a token representing your staked assets, like Saint ETH for staked Ethereum. The advantage? You can use these tokens in DeFi while still earning staking rewards. But there's a catch: centralization risk. Lido controls about 28% of all staked Ethereum. While they use multiple node operators, they all rely on the same smart contracts. If those contracts have vulnerabilities, it could affect the entire Ethereum network. Lending platforms let you earn interest by providing liquidity to borrowers. On established platforms like Aave, you can earn around 3 to 4% on stablecoins. But remember what happened to Celsius and BlockFi? They promised high yields, then went bankrupt. If you're using lending platforms, stick to the most established ones and don't chase the highest yields. For a safer option, consider real-world asset protocols like Ondo, which offer around 5% on tokenized US government bonds. It's basically TradFi brought on-chain with much lower risk. Providing liquidity to DEXs can earn you trading fees, but watch out for impermanent loss. This happens when the price ratio between your paired assets changes significantly. For example, if you provide liquidity for an Ethereum USDC pair and Ethereum doubles in price, you'd have been better off just holding Ethereum. The trading fees you earn need to outweigh this potential loss. If you want to try liquidity providing, start with correlated assets like stablecoin pairs to minimize impermanent loss, and use impermanent loss calculators before jumping in. Yield aggregators automatically move your funds between different protocols to maximize returns. They save you time and gas fees, but add another layer of smart contract risk. The best aggregators have been battle-tested through multiple market cycles and have strong security audits. Always research their track record before using them. Smart contract risk is often overlooked but extremely important. Last year, nearly $850 million was stolen through smart contract exploits. The more complex your strategy, the more exposure you have to these risks. And don't forget about tax implications. In most countries, staking and yield farming rewards are taxable events. Keep detailed records or use crypto tax software to avoid headaches during tax season. Before diving into any passive income strategy, ask yourself this: does this strategy have a better risk-reward profile than simply holding Bitcoin? Bitcoin has historically delivered around 200% compound annual growth rate over the long term. If your complex DeFi strategy is only earning you 10 to 15%, but with significantly more risk, it might not be worth it. Passive income in crypto isn't about the highest annual percentage yield. It's about sustainable yields on assets you trust. Start with staking or lending. Sleep well, knowing your strategy won't collapse overnight.
All my walls begin to howl, wake me up, the time is now.